Right, 1, women don't have penises. 2, transitioning children is abuse. 3,
what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When trans rights are under attack, what do we do? Stand up, fight back. When trans rights are under attack,
so you've got confused children like this. Actually, should we go around in a circle before they get too close?
Yes.
Because we don't want them near us.
Trans rights are human rights. 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 Protect trans men. 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 Protect trans women. Protect trans women. Protect trans women. Protect trans men. Protect trans women. Protect trans men. Protect trans women. Protect trans women. Protect trans men. Trans men are men. Protect trans men. Trans men. Trans men.
We all know what a woman is. Read my shirt. A woman is an adult and a female. This contradiction comes from the complete capture of modern feminism by the market. The feminism of my childhood, epitomized by a canvas bag that cheerily announced, anything a boy can do, a girl can do better, was a recognition of the victory of second-wave feminists.
Acceptance saves lives! 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 Acceptance saves lives!
If we speak, they lose. Even the men pretending to be women know who the women are. That's why they don't want a third space of their own, because it would only be full of men. And the thrill they seek comes only from the compliance of women. Be kind, they say. Translation. Submit to my desires. I am George Sand, and I will never submit. My dissent is on the record.
We will not play nice! We will not play nice! We're fighting for our lives! We're fighting for our lives! We will not be quiet! We will not be quiet! Stonewall was a riot! Stonewall was a riot! We will not play nice! We will not play nice! We're fighting for our lives! We're fighting for our lives!
Charge your group. Who's in charge of your group? trans rights. These people are fighting against trans rights. That's what I'm trying to tell you. Right. What about trans? Hey, see, but that's where you have the problem. Right. Right. So why do you think people that are anti-choice on your side? There's nobody anti-choice over here. I'm going to tell you that right now. Everybody over here is pro-choice.
Everybody here is committing violence against women right now.
got a permit to be here. We're going to give you a designated area over here. Right here, you're still in view of this permit that's going on. And you can't sit here and be on top of what they're doing. Everyone has the right to have the permit, correct? So they have a permit here. You guys do not. So you're going to have to move over here. I'm telling you, they have a permit to be in this area.
Do I have to have a permit to stand here?
I know, but you let someone talk for a second. You let me finish talking, then
Go
you
ahead.
understand.
You've already told me what you want me to do.
Okay, I'm telling you, they have a permit to be in this area.
Okay,
correct?
okay.
And you're disrupting from them having that permit.
I'm just standing here.
Okay, well listen for a second. You're talking a lot instead of letting someone
I've talked to a couple people.
Right, and you have a different view than the people in the permit. You're not part of that group.
I haven't espoused any kind of view.
You have to turn the alarm off.
Turn the alarm off or you can be arrested. There you go.
I'm going to take this from you.
Thank you.
You're disrupting a permit.
Come on. Everyone move this.
Cool. I'll meet you here.
Have a big problem.
All right.
This is one of my favorites.
It all began tonight. Tonight there will be no morning star. Tonight. I take tips. I'll see us all tonight. And stars will stop.
Okay, it's time to go over to the grassy area over here. All right. We're gonna head this way now. You have to move now. You're about to be arrested. Keep it up. Go over here. I'm gonna give this back to you over there, okay? Made it a couple steps closer. You gotta go all the way over here.
The base of arrest happening
Okay.
is these are group of terms.
So our group is headed this way over here. We're gonna start making that.
You said no megaphones. I'm not using
102. 102. Say this again. We have a designated an alternate counter-protest location for you all. It's right over here in the grass. You can go over here.
From all the people? Hey, can you show me?
You can. I would love to.
Go over there and wave, and then we'll...
So, if you guys refuse to go over there, well, the wagon's here.
Where?
So,
There's a lot of grass on a little park.
you're not being very clear.
You told me the stairs were also not part of their permitted area. You told me the stairs were also not part of their permitted area. Correct? Just clarify.
This is the guy who knows the statue.
I'll give you the benefit of the doubt.
I'm gonna start asking them though. Do you know which statute?
Yeah.
You know which statute says that we can't have a microphone? Pub quiz.
He's not being very clear about his what their intentions are.
He's trying to send you all that.
Yeah, they want us to go to the grass, whether we're quiet or not. It looks like we're moving.
Okay, I'll give you that. You have designated this as a group, buddy, okay? First of all, you designated this as a group. Thank you. We can go back and we can say that I was not.
But you just said, I never said I wasn't part of this group. Of course.
Where's your sergeant?
Where's my sergeant? I don't have a sergeant here, but there is a sergeant here.
Women will speak! Women will speak! Women will speak! Women will speak! Women will speak!
I am a mother and I am saying no. No child is born in the wrong body. No men in any women's or girls' private sex separated spaces. No. No is a complete sentence. You can abuse, beat, and torture me, attempt to force me into silence, but I will never stay silent. I will fight for women's liberation and children's safeguarding till my dying breath. Please repeat after me. Parents, say no.
Parents say no!
Fathers, say no.
Fathers say no!
Mothers, say no.
Mothers say no!
Women say no.
Women say no!
Thank you, Kelly, for having us today. If we all stand together, we will win.
There have been a ton of tourists here at the Lincoln Memorial today on this beautiful, beautiful day. And they saw what happened. They saw these people scream and chant and try to shout us down. I said earlier that the park police were here and were doing nothing. Then they did. I want to just make a point for women having future events like this. In the application process for the permit, there was a question which was, do you anticipate any disruption of your event? I answered that question yes. And I had an interview with the permit people, and they asked me to explain it, and I did my best to do that. But the problem is, at that time, the park police didn't take this threat seriously because they didn't understand. They didn't know. They do not, law enforcement generally does not understand what threats women are under all over the world, especially in the United States, but they're starting to. And so for women who are having future events of this nature, please do your best to make sure your local law enforcement or federal, as applies here, this is the U.S. Park Police, make sure they understand the level of threat. Show them video of previous events. And I do just also really want to commend the U.S. Park Police for really standing up and protecting women and girls here today. So thanks, everyone.
Back up. Not telling you again.
We got one in
Name and badge number.
Back up.
Name and badge number.
Not stepped over.
Name and
Back
badge
up.
number. Name and badge number. Can I get your name and badge number?
Actually,
We
did exactly what you told us.
You assaulted us and then arrested him.
Watch out. Yo,
Fuck you, you fucking
pig.
Hey, come on.
Fucking cowards, every last one of you. Y'all motherfuckers don't know shit about shit. Cowards. Fucking cowards. Why don't you go? You know what? Y'all might as well just bust out the mace now.
Thank you so much.
Did exactly what you
Y'all gonna run across that bridge and ice someone because you had a bad fucking day?
I'm not with you. Where have you told us to go? And you started pushing us.
Hey, look, motherfucker, keep your goddamn hands to yourself.
Don't be pushing press here, okay?
What's your badge number?
Your man, yo, look, your man is like really fucking around with people, antagonizing, putting their hands on people and shit for no fucking. You know what I'm talking about already.
Fucking cowards.
Yeah, yeah, we know what you. Yeah, we know what you're on, dude.
Also, I have 545, 930. Don't tell them to tell.
Hey, I'm Can I ask you a question?
What's your name and badge number?
Back up, back up.
Badge number.
Back up.
Take his keys.
Back up.
Can I have them?
Back up.
If
Back
he's fine with
up.
that.
Back up.
Hey.
Hey, look, we're back, yo. Back up. We've already. Look, what's that gonna do? Is that gonna stop y'all from doing anything? That's evidence what just happened.
Back up onto the sidewalk.
Sidewalk. Watch it.
What's he being arrested
Let her get on the sidewalk. That's the perfect way to do it.
What's you being arrested for?
We're not even gonna address you right now.
What's your name and badge number?
What's your name and badge number?
What's your name and badge number?
What did you do wrong? Give me a phone number. What do you want me to call for you?
All you guys can just stay up on the sidewalk. We'd appreciate it. Thank you very much.
What are you being arrested for? You guys
On the sidewalk.
What did he do wrong? What are you charging him with?
Please stop pushing people. What the fuck?
On the sidewalk.
They've asked you to get up on the sidewalk 10 times.
Yeah, and I've been asking what you're going to do.
And you have a terrible mouth.
Back up.
Stop fucking blocking me.
And you have a terrible mouth. Fuck you! You fucking asshole.
You love abusing your power, don't you?
No, I'm not using any power. What power have I abused?
Well, here's the thing. If you insult me, what can I do? If I insult you, you can arrest me for it, right? Like, here you go.
Because I haven't insulted any of you, but I've been insulted about 15, 20 times.
Yeah, because you're a bitch-ass pig.
There you go.
So you're just doing it for
How
fun.
about approved holds? What? What are approved holds for you guys? You guys allowed to choke?
So,
Do I have any approved holds? You're the one that's saying.
No, I'm asking you a question.
I have none.
officer,
So you have no approved choke holds. So NCS, US Park Police, USPP has no approved choke holds. Why is your man over there grabbing people's eyes throat? Tall guy right there.
What are the charges? You just started attacking us.
Pussy too tight.
Where are you taking them?
Where are they going?
They won't tell us. They don't have anything.
No, of course not. They're just gonna go beat it.
Charge him.
They're trying to make something up.
You got it? Too bad. You'll be back.
They'll probably end up at Central.
Yeah.
Probably.
Yeah.
No, that's why they're here. You can protest and do whatever you want.
The what? I don't know where the squeaky pigs are.
That's why they're here.
Well, they literally just came and picked someone up who was sitting on the ground because they had a megaphone. That's what they picked.
I watched the whole thing. Y'all should have left. Y'all should have left.
They grabbed someone's neck for no reason.
My motherfucking neck.
Okay.
Right. So why they
1200 Ohio Drive.
What are the charges?
What are my charges?
Excuse me.
Officer, what are the charges?
Excuse me.
Oh, sorry, transport officer? Can I talk to an officer? Officer Hat. Officer Hat. What's this guy?
That doesn't narrow it down. Who? Which one?
No, the one close to me.
There's
McDermott.
Officer McDermott.
Hey, McDermott, what's the charges?
What are the charges? You started attacking us.
Car 512, traffic before the park drive and the ridge.
Their sergeant doesn't know what they're doing.
You assume any of them know what they're doing?
I mean, this dude's standing right there with his back to us, knew what he was doing when he grabbed 3 people by the throat.
Yeah.
I know.
Why the fuck do you have to be violent? We can talk.
What?
Car 512, 9.
What the hell is even the charge?
They don't have one. They're just being assholes.
They're just picking people up for fun.
Did you de-escalate?
Oh, wait, did you do this for fun now?
Situation de-escalated now? Huh?
Y'all happy?
It really fucking worked out for you, didn't it?
No.
Dumbass motherfuckers. Y'all are so fucking stupid. I don't get it.
Hey,
I do genuinely. There's a real marked difference between the female so-called trans activists and the male trans activists. And the other people that turn up, there's a lot of females that champion these men, that talk more about trans women, so-called trans women, i.e. men, than they do about anybody else. Some of the men come dressed as women, but while some of those men just look like nasty, violent, horrible, just any excuse and they'll hit you men, there's always a particularly clinically insane young woman. And I don't mean that in some sort of hyperbole, nasty, vicious way of describing her, but I mean genuinely really troubled, very unhinged young women. And I think that there is a mental health crisis around this particular movement. And I think what it does is it sucks in some really vulnerable girls. And we have to. If for nothing else, we have to stop this so that those girls have a chance of healing and getting better. So, we came here to say women don't have penises. I believe we said it. We came here to say there's no such thing as non-binary. I believe we also said that. I think we had a smattering of men don't have vaginas. And we definitely had transitioning children as abuse. We will continue to speak. I have talked to, and lefty women, you're not going to like this, and I'm going to say it anyway. I have talked to conservatives, lefty, and women who have no political affiliation. I'm telling you, the most difficult women to reach across the aisle are women on the left. And by doing that, what you're doing is you're giving up this fight to men on the right. So if you want women, particularly women on the left, but just plain old women, you know, the old-fashioned kind with vaginas, the real ones. If you want plain old women, us, our voices to be those that are heard above all else, then you have to support working across the aisle. You have to think first and foremost we are women. The things that divide us are secondary. First and foremost we are women. Every time you castigate a woman for talking from the left to the right, for standing with other women, you basically hand this argument over to men on the right. And those men on the right, they don't have the same interests as we do. They don't want the same things for women as we do because they're just not women. So I personally am happy for anybody to speak up, but the people that should be charging this fight are those of us with the greatest risk, and that is women. This is our fight. Men, you can come along, but please, for God's sake, you walk behind. So, I think we're doing a fine job here today. If you can put aside the differences and you can focus your eyes on the prize, then I promise we will win. If you can ensure that when you have an opportunity to come out, and the 13th of this month is Philadelphia, look on standingforwomen.com for events, for any information. If you want to donate to our documentary, which is going to be the story of women in this struggle, then it's standingforwomen.com/documentary. If you can put divisions aside, if you can just keep your eyes on the prize, if you can look at trans activists and laugh in their silly faces, I promise we will win. And do you know why else we're going to win? Because I never lose. Welcome to the cult.